You are the only world boxing champion who's become a UFC champion. There's a lot of talk from boxers about coming and jumping into this game. Claressa Shields is talking about wanting to come in and test Amanda Nunes. Can you give your opinion on how long it'll take a pure boxer, even at the elite level, to jump in here and be able to handle themselves?
I say it takes time. It takes mat time, because even if you learn everything, you can learn every technique there is, but how do you really react when it's live time to do it? And I think that one thing that made it easier for me to transition is that my amateur career was kickboxing. My first boxing fight was my first pro fight. It was one of those things like, nobody really wants to fight right now, we got to fight for you, but it's just going to be boxing. Oh, and it's pro, and I was like, okay. And I used to literally rely on just kicking. If you saw my amateur kickboxing films, I literally just kicked them the whole time. I had no boxing. So I had to learn this love for boxing. But then going into MMA, I had that background. And my entire boxing career has been out of the same gym. So it was very familiar to me. In between boxing camps, I would kind of kickbox while I sparred sometimes. So I feel like the transition was a little more familiar for me than most people it would be. Because my coaches, Greg Jackson's works in my boxing corner. So I have always been around that. So I feel like the transition maybe was a little bit easier for me. With that being said, Claressa Shields is obviously a champion, I think 3 different weight classes. She's 24 and she's done this much already. How do you get there? Is from hard work, determination, belief in yourself, and skill. And so if she's done that, we'll see what happens. But I definitely think that, it's a different game. So it just takes time.
The time, can it be done in 6 months or a year, or would you think more like 2 or 3 years if you had to say?
I would say it takes time. However, I'm one of those that thinks you can do anything. I said I'm going to leave boxing and start a whole new career, and I'm going to be champion. Everybody's like, okay, whatever. And I was able to do that, and I'm still pushing for it. So I'll never say it can't be done. Do I think that it takes a while? I really, truly